You never realize the importance of some things in your life until they arrive. And this is what I feel after completing 5 days of Gpma Capstone at Stockholm.
Everything began from 11 June this year at a quiet place near Stockholm, where we 100 were called upon for 5 days by Gpma.
Okay, so Gpma, you want to know what it is?
So the Global Project Management Academy started in late 2016 as an effort of the executive leadership team to develop our internal project managers. So the primary goal was for our project managers to earn their PMP certification through PMI, but we also wanted them to have an opportunity to network with their peers, their colleagues from around the world, other regions and other market sectors. IIL, the International Institute for Learning, our vendor partner. And we selected them because they seemed to really get what we were trying to do. It's not just about PMP certification, which is definitely an end goal, but it's also about bringing people together to learn from each other.
Last year, when they were at Miami, it was the first time, and they thought it was a really good concept, and they decided that they should continue. And they wanted to be a program that is going around the world, so to speak. And this year they chose that it would be the Nordics, and Sweden got the responsibility to arrange this.
The idea was to practice the PMP and pass the exam, but also to learn about project management. So we did the Odyssey as a game, we did the PMBOK as an exam, and we've had many presenters coming from all over the world to help us understand project management.
So here we spent 5 days discussing a single WSP project on every table. We discussed it from the beginning till the end of it and related it to the project management body of knowledge, the PMBOK.
Groups work better at smaller because of the hearing. There's about 4 people, 5 people, so we had these groups of 5. At each table there's 2 from Sweden and 2 or 3 maybe not from Sweden, and it was diversity. We wanted to get some people to meet each other and to work from different backgrounds. You work at a table with 10 people, so there's an element of competition, and then you've got the larger groups, which by industry it's about 25, and then the Capstone, which is 100 altogether.
The project gets divided into smaller processes, and the whole processes were lined up as it should be according to the PMBOK.
Well, what went well? I think the interaction between the people, I think the exercises that they did, I think doing things on the wall rather than just sitting in the chairs all the time. I think the boat trip we did on Tuesday night was fantastic, especially the Indians singing Bollywood songs on Tuesday night. But we had Swedes, we had Irish, we had Australian, we had Canadians, we had Romanians, we had all people from all over the world. I think the speakers have been very good. I think the evening speakers, we also had master speakers in the evening, some very heavy hitters. And what we think the best is for you guys to meet each other and talk to each other and share ideas and know that the world that's coming is yours, not ours.
The whole day exercises felt so much thoughts in everybody, and it was reflected in every dinner. You see, they have so much to share now.
Fantastic experience to meet colleagues from Delhi, from Stockholm, from Berlin, from New Zealand, everywhere. I learned so much about so many people and so many cultures in a short time. But I learned most importantly that we all have so much in common, be it our love of our work, our love and passion for our clients, of solving problems, of getting things done. We all face the same challenges as well. And the principles that we've learned here in the last 5 days can be applied to almost any kind of problem or project, and I look forward to doing so when I come back home.
The opportunities to gain knowledge, but more importantly to gain friends. And the colleagues we met across the globe really present opportunities for us to expand our circle, our network, and out of that really is an opportunity to grow. It's growing the business, it's growing our connections, it's growing opportunities for us to just be able to be a part of a global network of project managers, a global network of individuals, a global network of WSP and what we're going to continue to develop as we become the global leader in all things engineering.
I have been studying the PIM book since the last 5 months, but in the last 5 days I have put all the processes from the PIM book into the live projects from WSP, and that too sitting in the classroom with the project managers from the 19 countries.
I think what was most interesting to me was seeing not only all the languages people spoke, getting to know people, seeing the different cultures, realizing despite all our differences when it comes to project management, we're all facing very similar problems and can all really use tips, tricks from other countries and incorporate them into what we do. I know for me personally, I work on much smaller projects than a number of my WSP peers do, and I was amazed at the amount of tools and quick tricks and fixes that we have from all over the world that I'm really excited to bring back to the US.
Is it recording already?
Yeah, it's recording it.
All right. That's good. As they say in Canada, keep your stick on the ice.
Daniel from Canada. It's been a pleasure meeting everybody. Watching my Indian friends play golf. Very fun.
It was a great course. Nice people, wonderful people here. Very nice this year.
It was a pleasure meeting all of you guys. You're all aces in my book.
Like going home?
No.
You're feeling sad?
We're feeling happy.
No. Yeah. No, honestly, no. I mean, we did get a lot of knowledge, right? But home is home.
To do.
Yeah, exactly. We came, we did, we go home.
Yeah.
As in project management. So yeah. Thanks.
1, 2, check.
So everyone must be back on the projects by now, as I am. Do you still remember what 3 important things you learned from the Gpma Capstone and wrote down on a piece of stick note and pledged that you will definitely implement those things in your project management from now on? I hope you do.